Welcome to another Casual Report, Combat Patrol Edition. I'm Pawn.
And I'm Riggon. And today we're going to be playing the first mission, Clash of Patrols. The mission's real simple. For each objective marker you control, you score 5 points up to 15, starting on the second turn. And the mission rule is you can extract the intelligence from one of the points, and if your leader is alive, you generate an extra command point. Each point can only be extracted one time. All right, so Pawn, what are we busting out today?
Well, if you've seen our Kill Team video, we actually fought each other before.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
It's my
I remember.
nids, my nids are back. And for our enhancements, we are bringing Secretion Gold, and our secondary for this game is going to be Kindness Tide. And what about you, Riggon?
All right, yeah, it's a battle of them back. I've been painting up my Dark Angels for 10th. We got the Combat Patrol ready to go. And so for my enhancement on my leader, we got Stoic Templar. And then as for my secondary, I decided to go with Archaeotech Reliquary. But with that being said, I'm excited to start clashing.
Yeah, right? All right. Well, let's head into our battle round 1. All right, rolling forward, attacker and defender.
Ciao. Okay, let's try it again.
A 4.
No, we'll try. Come on.
We're getting there. Third time's the
All right,
charm.
third time's the. All right, third time's the 2.
All right, so I'm going to be attacker, so we are going to go into deployment, and we'll be right back. So we're back from deployment, and let's roll to see who go first.
Go. It's a big one.
4. Oh, it would have been 6.
Ha, that's above
No!
average. All right. Okay, so I did pick for my secondary Archaeotech Reliquary. Basically, you get to just pick one of the objective markers, and if I control it at the end of the game, I get 10 points.
Well, you know what? It's going to be the one next to me.
Okay.
Yep.
So I think we're going to choose for our Oath of the Moment your Von Leapers. Unlike in Big 40k, I get rerolls to my hit rolls, but that's it. I don't get rerolls of my wounds.
Okay.
And aside from that, I think we're going to go to my movement.
Sounds good.
Now that we've taken our movement, we're going to take our Inceptors, and they are going to pump all their rounds down at your Von Leapers.
Okay. In reaction, I'm going to activate my CP. I'm going to use Hyper Reactive, so pretty much it's going to subtract 1 to hit onto my Von Ryan.
Okay, so I will be hitting on 4s. I do got my rerolls, so lucky me. Here we go. I got my rerolls on 4s. Here we go. We have Twin Lanes. Second chance.
All right, so it's going to be on 4s.
Oh no.
Oh, yikes. Okay, so that's a lot of damage. What are the
That's
damage?
a lot of damage. That's 2 damage each.
Okay, so they're explode.
Yeah. I think we'll shoot our Redemptor Dreadnought next. He only has 1 single target, so he's going to shoot everything he has into your Termagants.
Okay.
Unfortunately, his Frag Storms are just out of range. So we're going to start with the Macroplasma. So 8 dice. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Wounding on 2s. All hits, AP -3.
So all wounds,
-2.
I don't get a save.
No save?
No save?
Okay. So this is going to be 6 instances of damage.
Okay.
So we'll just lift 6 models.
Yep.
Next, shooting my Icarus Pod. D3 attacks, hitting on 3s, so wounding on 2s.
So on 6 up. There we go.
Fire. Finally, our Onslaught Gatling Cannon. We got 8 dice, hitting on 3s, looking for 3s.
All right, 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP 0.
So on 5s. None.
None. Okay, so
3 more dice.
I lifted 9.
Yep. I have 1 left.
Wow. Finally, the last of my shooting, we have 4 Bolters in our Intercession Squad, and they are going to shoot into your Barbagots.
Sounds good.
8 dice hitting on 3s.
On 4s.
Looking for 4s.
1 wound, saving on 4s. Fails. So one's at 1 wound. And
Okay. And I have no charges to declare. So we go to the end of my turn. My secondary counts at the end of the game, so we can forget about that for the time being.
Sounds good.
Yeah, your turn.
Let's go into turn 1. command phase, nothing's gonna happen. Cool. We're just gonna go to movement.
Nice.
Okay, so at the end of my movement, I'm gonna spend 1 CP, so I'm back down to 0. Use Teeming Broods. So I'm gonna restore D6 models from my Termagants. We're getting another one.
All right.
Okay, so pretty much all I did was I advanced my Termagon over to 0.4, and I advanced my Psychophage. We didn't get a big advance on both of them. And then I advanced my Vardenghast, sorry. So he did get a 6, so he could just pretty much fly 18 inches.
18-inch movement.
But he's going to stay within 6 inches of our Barbgons because we got a little plan with them. Woo! All right, so we are going to go into shooting. All right, so shooting phase, we are going to shoot with our Barbgon into your intercessors. And because our Barb is within 6 inches of our Vardenghast, we are going to get the Secretion Goad, so they get 10 plus 1. So because they have blast, it's going to be d6 plus 1 on each. So here we go. So that's going to be a lot. Very nice. 18 plus
24.
24.
And then it's blast, so you get an additional 5 attacks.
Yep. So 29.
29.
29 dice hitting on 4s. On 3s. Give me a lot of 3s. Woo. 8 misses. And they're going to be AP minus 1.
Because of the outpost here, I do get benefits of cover because you're obscuring my unit. So we are saving on 3s.
Sounds good. 4 fails.
Okay. How much damage each?
1 each.
1 each. So that's going to lift 2 models.
All right. But because they are Barbgons, you do get subtract 2 to your movement and charging.
Yes, they are a little gunked up at the moment.
All right, now we're gonna go to our Termagants over here. There are little 2 guys. They are gonna shoot at your same guys, actually, the intercessors.
Okay.
So this can be on 4s. Both misses. All right, my other guns over here is gonna go onto your intercessors. Also 10 dice on 4s.
Toughness 4.
So on 3s and 4 wounds. Woo.
All right, saving on 3s. Miss.
Okay,
all
so
right,
1 damage each.
I lift another model.
And well, you don't have any charges because we did advance, so that's gonna be it for our turn. All right, so that was round 1. Man, if that dice stay in the dice tray, I would have gone first.
It is a huge initiative.
Yeah.
You seriously took a big gambit by placing your
My leapers.
Von Leapers like right into, get stuck in range.
Yeah, because we have the movement to just run into your jetpack boy, but man, that dice, man, that bite me in the butt.
Yeah, I definitely took my Inceptors, my Inceptors, because they have a 10-inch range. I just yeeted them across the board.
Yeah.
They also have assault, so they could just fly across this map.
Pretty much just shoot all my leapers down. I mean, that out of moment, that was pretty big. I mean, I did use 1 CP for hyperreactive just to make sure that, hey, okay, it's gonna be harder for you to hit me with -1 to hit, but that auto moment with the reroll on hits,
it gave me more opportunities to get sustained hits.
Yeah, and then on your wounds, you only hit 2 wounds, but they have twin links, so you get to reroll all that, and then they pretty much just got fried.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Oath of Moment is only hit rolls in Combat Patrol. They nerfed it. They nerfed a lot of things, so be sure to check your Combat Patrol data cards. Same thing with the Redemptor Dreadnought. It does not get the -1 damage perk. It's just a normal unit.
Yeah.
Still a very good unit.
Yeah.
Star of the show here, but yeah. Aside from that though, my game plan moving forward, I really don't want to spread out. I have 3 units to work with. So I'm picking 2 objectives at a time to just stick on it. And hopefully be able to keep enough distance where I can just keep shooting you.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you also did shoot everything onto my Termagants actually with your Dreadnought. But the good thing about that is I don't care if you kill them or not actually, because their ploy Teeming Brood is just so good. Like I wish that in 40k. Just take this and toss in 40k. No, not Combat Pro, okay? because holy smoke, that's a good play.
Mhm.
D6 regen every turn, or I mean at the end of my reinforcement phase.
Yeah, so at the end of your movement, you get D6 models back.
So like during my reinforcement phase, I could get D6, but if you wipe the whole squad, I get 2D6 in reserve. That's good.
Yeah.
That's yummy stuff. So I don't care if you kill them, they're coming back. But yeah, I mean, your guy have a lot of firepower, and it's pretty scary right now. And right now, all I could really do is just try to kill your intercessor squad, because no matter what, I think I have to try at least trade my leader for your leader turn 2, because he's gonna die no matter what.
If you kill a unit, suddenly you like basically cut in half my scoring potential.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's kind of your MO at the moment, yeah. But awesome. I think with that, we will jump into battle round 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So going to your command phase, I'm gonna use my Shadow in the Warp ability actually.
Ooh, spooky time.
So you're gonna have to do a battle shock test. Which one do you want to start with?
All right, let's start with our Inceptors.
Okay.
And we'll just go down the line. Looking for a 6-up. We make it.
Okay.
Next are Assault Intercessors. Uh-oh.
Oh.
And lastly, our Dreaderino.
Your robot.
He's fine.
Remake, yep.
All right, so we need to choose an Oath of Moment.
Mhm.
I think we are going to choose your...
Vardenghast terror or what?
Yeah, I guess so.
So we are gonna go into movement. So since you moved your intercessor, I'm gonna interrupt you with my Overwatch on my barb guns.
Yep.
And we are gonna shoot them with the barbs, and because it is once per turn, my secretion goad from my leader will affect them, so you get a P-1.
We are in danger.
So it's gonna be D6. We don't get the blast because you have bless. Yeah, so looking for 6s, and there is no 6.
0. All right, cool. So we are pushing up on this objective over here, making sure that they are in gun range of most of your units. We did move our interceptors. We just wanted to wiggle them out, make the charge slightly harder. And then unfortunately, I discovered that this gap is not big enough for my Redemptor to jump through. So he kind of is just living his best life right now. Let's go to shooting. So first thing first, I think we're going to shoot all of our guns from our intercessors into your Termagants.
Okay, my 2 Termagants?
Yeah, we're going to see if we could lift those.
All right.
So first things first, we're going to shoot our 4 bolters. So hitting on 3s, let's go. 3s, here we go.
Saving on 5s. Both saves.
Whew. All right. Well, there goes my master plan, except I have a pistol. Okay, missed. We're going to go with our Redemptor Dreadnought.
Okay.
He is going to do a lot of split fire, actually.
Okay.
We're going to shoot our Icarus rocket pod into your
My
2
two
Termagants. And we're going to shoot our twin Fragstorm launcher into your array of gods.
Okay.
And then lastly, we're going to pump our big plasma into your leader.
Okay.
As well as our onslaught Gatling cannon.
All right. Let's do the 2 low guns first.
Okay, 2 little guns first. So we're getting D3 attacks. Let's go. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. It's a hit. AP -1.
On 6. Nope.
Nope. All right, we lifted 1. Shooting at the leader. First, we're going to shoot our macro plasma. Here we go for the number of attacks. We are going to command point reroll that.
All right.
So here we go.
It's a D6. Or...
We're just going to reroll it. And that's pretty fire. That's going to be 7 attacks. Hitting on 3s with rerolls. On 3s, here we go. 4 hits, AP -4.
Okay, so he can't save it.
You can't save it. Nope. No invuln save there.
Yep.
That is a lift. Going for my hazardous test. We're safe.
All right.
Twin Storm. So D6 plus 2. 3s. Looking for 3s, and we are twin linked. So we get to reroll these. The twin link.
Because we're in cover to be on 4.
Yep, you're in cover.
Your 4s. Ooh, this one.
This
so
one.
you lift 4.
All right. So I think we're going to go for the guarantee here. We're going to devote 2 of our Inceptors to shoot your 1 singular Gaunt.
All right.
I want to make sure he dies. And then the final one is going to shoot into... Actually, we're going to shoot your Barbagons.
Okay.
because they're stinky.
Only one first.
2 of my pistols into your gaunt. Here we go. 2 misses, but we do have sustained hits too, so we'll put those back. Looking for 3s.
All right, on 6. We're gonna roll all 6 here. Nope, he is
Okay.
dead.
And Mr. Barbs. Oops, I get 3 attacks. I'll just finish my roll. There's a sustained hit, and so we get 2 more hits. Looking for 3s.
3 twin links.
Twin links, so we get the rerolls.
So 4 wounds. We are gonna be saving on 5s. 2 saves. So you do kill 1 and wound 1.
And that is it for my shooting.
All right.
I would love to charge you, but I can't because there's physical terrain in my way, making my life harder.
All right. So turn 2. We don't have to do any battle shots because we're not below half strength on anything, so we're good for that. So we are just gonna skip that and go to scoring. We are gonna be controlling this objective right here.
Yep, and it's battle line, so it's sticky for you.
Yep. So we'll be getting that good old 5 points, and let's go into our movements.
You know what? Honestly, I think we are going to take an Overwatch. We're going to throw that into your gaunts.
Okay. The
Shoot for my Inceptors.
Okay.
Looking for those 6s, exploding hits.
None.
Shit.
All right. So at the end of my movement, I'll be spending one of my CP to use Teeming Brood. We're going to roll 2d6 this time because you wiped one of my squad.
Ooh.
So here we go.
3. 3. All right. I mean, you know what? It is a unit back.
Yeah, so they're going to be in strategic reserve. They'll be back on next turn.
They'll be back tomorrow.
Yep. All right, so let's go into shooting.
Yes.
So we can start with our barbs who didn't move. We are actually going to attempt to shoot at your infantry here, your intercessors.
Yep.
No blasts, but we do get the heavy. That's good.
20 shots.
20 shots on 3s. I'll take it. All right, so on 3s, 20 shots. Ooh. Okay, so we got 4 misses, so 16 hits. Wounding on 3s because your toughness is 4.
Yep. So looking for 3s. Actually,
2
pretty
hits.
good.
2 wounds.
Only 2 wounds coming through. That's a 1 model lifted.
All right, our Termagants are gonna go into your intercessor still on 4s. 3 still.
Here we go. Hey.
Oh, I'll save. Nice. All right, and then our Psychophage is gonna use his stinky breath on your Dreadnought.
Okay.
Be 1d6, ignoring cover. So that's 2. Toughness 10, strength 6, so on 5s. Whew.
Nope.
Both misses. Alright, so that's the end of the movement. We're going to go into charging. Alright, charging with our Psychophage into your Dreadnought.
Okay.
2d6, we need a 6. So we're going to hit a 6. The answer is
Easy.
yes. We are going to go into combat.
Okay. No other charges?
No charges.
Move it back.
Alright, so our combat, our melee is going to be a d6 plus 1. On 3s. Alright, 1 hits. Strength 6, so on 5s. Alright. 1 wound, AP minus 1.
AP minus 1, saving on 2s. I mean 3s, sorry. But we make that 3. And no damage.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, this is a big bug, so it requires our big boot. Hit on 3s. 3s.
So on 5s. Both fails. Fail no pain on 5. On 5s. Fail no pain on 5. We fail all of them. So we take 6. So we're now at 4. Alrighty. So that is going to be the end of the Tyranids. So we're going to go into the Dark Angles round 3.
Nice. Let's go. All right. That was battle round 2. And I started blasting.
Yeah. It was disgusting.
I definitely am making a high priority target of not your Termagants. In general, just because like the other things don't come back.
Yeah.
But I really did want to blast you off of your home objective. every 5 points can just be a make or break moment in
Yeah, for
smaller
sure.
games.
And especially you did also my leader, because my leader did have the passive or the enhancements that make sure that one unit that's within 6 of him get the +1 AP to their guns. So it makes sense that you pretty much just zap him with your big dreadnought, which is unfortunate. And that's also why last turn I tried to kill your leader, so at least it's like a fair trade, just 1 for 1. But that didn't turn out so well, so that's kind of unfortunate. But at least we did have our Termagant to actually take the object number 4 against your Dreadnought, because we do have more OC than you.
Yeah, your models are OC2. My single model is OC5.
Yep. We did pop our Shot in the Warp just to at least try to make sure that you don't get your point over here. We did spook your little Intercessor, but not your Inceptors, so that's kind of unfortunate.
That is such a boomer bust. Space Marines have a pretty good save, so unfortunately it's just okay against them.
Yeah.
But some things that save on 7s or save on 8s,
it's pretty good.
You could just suddenly say you don't score this turn.
Yeah, right.
And you need to get a little bit lucky. So.
Yeah, sadly we did roll 1 on the Gaunts, so we got 2 Gaunts back, or 1 Gaunts back, so we just have 2. But you did annihilate all of them, so we get to roll Teaming Brood again, and sadly we got 3 in reserve.
Yeah, so it's such a sad thing to roll low number on.
So that's unfortunate, but I mean, our plan right now is to just pretty much have our Bard Gaunts to kill your Intercessor back here, so we could actually deep strike with our 3 Termagant to get this point somehow and score our secondary Kindness Tide, so we get 5 points at the end of each turn.
Yeah.
But even that, we also, I think we got 1, which is unfortunate.
I think you rolled 3. You got 3 in strategic reserves.
No, I meant one of your Intercessors.
Oh, yeah, you only lifted 1 model.
Yeah, even that, our Barbgun only lifted 1 of your Intercessor, which is pretty rough. But But yeah, let's head it to round 3, and hopefully we could make a comeback with our little bugs.
So, top of the command phase, we are in control of 2 points.
Yep.
So we're going to... Just kidding. Top of the command phase, let's roll our Battle Shock for our Inceptors.
You can fail this one.
Intercession, sorry. Looking for a 6-up.
Okay.
I saw that one. I was scared.
But the other dice it carried, so you'll be scoring 2 here.
Okay, so we score 2 objectives.
Yep.
Next, we have to select an Oath of Moment. So I think we're going to select those Gaunts.
My Termagants?
Yep. And then that brings us to our movement phase.
Sounds good.
All right, so we finished our movement. We whipped around these objectives here to land our Inceptors in a nice close charge range to your models, and also got the firing line on your Gaunts.
Yep.
We did pop Teachings of the Lion on our Redemptor Dreadnought. This allows us to perform fallback action, and when we do, afterwards we can either shoot or charge, not both. It's an or situation. And so that freed us from your big bad bug. And then our Intercession squad just stayed still because they do what they do best.
Sounds good. And at the end of your movement, I will be using 1 CP to use Rapid Ingress to bring out my 3 low guns anywhere on the board. So they're going to be right here hiding, actually. Let's make sure you can't shoot us.
Okay, well, first things first is we are going to pump our Macroplasma and our heavy machine gun, our heavy onslaught cannon, into your big boy.
Okay.
And then we're going to shoot our Icarus pod and our
Fragstorm into my Termagant.
Into your Gaunts, yeah.
All right.
So we'll start with the big gun first. We are going hazardous because why not? 3 attacks plus 1, so 4. Hitting on 3s.
3 hits.
3 hits. Strength 12.
Toughness 9.
Strength 9.
Okay, so on 4s?
We're looking for 4s.
All right. 3 wounds.
AP minus 4.
Minus 4. I can't save that, so he's going to explode. Oh, wait, I lied. Feel no pain on 5. What's the damage?
Ooh, 9 damage.
Here we go. Ooh, okay.
3, 4? Wait, what?
4?
No.
1 left. He's still dead.
Deadly Demise?
Yep. Deadly Demise 1. So it's on 6, right?
Yes.
Nope.
Darn.
Your hazardous.
Yes.
All right.
Shooting our frag storm launcher into your gaunts. D6 plus 1.
Yep.
So 5 attacks.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our oath of moment, so we get rerolls. Rerolls on the hits.
So it should be on 3s.
3s.
On 5s. All right. 2 saves.
D6. So this is my Icarus pod. D6 attacks, so 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolls. 2s.
Ooh, okay.
Yike. Only 1 hit. AP -1.
-1 on 6. Give me 6. No.
All right, another model. We're going to shoot our intercessors at your gaunts.
Oh my god.
Starting with the bolt rifle, it is heavy, so we get benefits hitting on 2s.
Both hits.
Both hit. Strength 4, so looking for 4s.
Ooh.
Misses. Go Absolver bolt pistol.
Wait, this is on 3.
Reroll on my chappy. Hits. Strength 5. We're looking for 3s.
Yes. You want to kill the barb or
yep.
the
We're gonna shoot at the Barbagons.
All right.
So 3, 3, 9 attacks going into the Barbies. Here we go.
4, so on 3s.
3s. And we get the reroll with Twin Links.
Twin link. There's that one.
Yes. Set these aside. Here we go.
9 wounds on 5. All right, so we save only 4. So
and it is 2 damage a pop.
So they're gonna be dead.
Squad lifted. All right.
Okay.
Well,
and you know what, Riggon? At this point, there's no way we can come back from this, man. It's a lot of firepower, and we just don't have enough sustain to just eat all your firepower. So we have to call it there.
I concur, but GG's.
All right, and then we send to recap. All right, so you know I said let's make a comeback with our little bug. That did not happen. We got the opposite. We got tabled. So.
I thought Tyranids are supposed to be winning in that poll, and therefore are supposed to like win the.
Oh yeah. I don't know where they get that.
Yeah. Our one example proves them wrong.
Yeah.
So Space Marines are doing just fine. We got victory.
Yeah. Maybe in the small games, but in the big war, we're actually slowly just eating away. So eating guys away. But yeah, I mean. That's Combat Patrol. It's actually a super fast-paced game.
I really like it. 2K points can take 3-4 hours if you guys are even like well acquainted. This, honestly, once you get the raw rolling, you can do it in an hour, maybe 2 hours if you're like eating beer and pretzels.
Oh yeah.
But the game is much faster. It really just kind of skips to like the final couple of turns of the big games. It almost feels like where you only have a few units left, and suddenly you're not just slamming dice at each other. You're really like making, okay, I have 4 units, like 3 to 5 units. I really need to make a strategic decision.
Yeah.
And I like that's to me one of the most exciting parts of the game.
I get you. I mean, even though it's like that, to me, it still feels like 40k, but smaller size.
Well, you had double the units I did. I'll be fair.
I do have double, and we do have like a lot of shootings. You know, I get to roll like 24 dice, 25 dice per shot with my 5 models. So I'll take the dubs on that. I'm not gonna hit on it, but yeah, I mean, like you said, I think the game is super fast paced, and it's a little bit more. It's more punishing if you lose a couple models.
Yeah.
Unlike 40k, where you're like, oh yeah, I could just like toss this away. You know what I mean?
So first turn can make a difference. We do recognize that our board was a little bit light in terrain, so we had a lot of shooting right off the bat. Yeah, so we'll definitely spice that up a bit. But the other thing I love about Combat Patrol is almost like the sense of balance that you have. And I know we went to turn 3 today.
Yeah.
But in Big 40K, you could just have your super meta list. You come to the game store, and you know Johnny, my first army.
That's why you don't play with the meta people.
yeah, you'll just smash them, and it's kind of like, well, heck. I mean, these are the only models I brought today, and they're super strong. Sorry?
It's also like it feels bad just lose on turn 1.
Yeah.
But either way, it's a fun game. It's super fast paced compared to 40k. But hopefully we could get more of these pumping out. I still have my Tau that's ready.
Yeah, we got a bunch more Combat Patrols in our back pockets. Yeah, let us know how you think about the Combat Patrol format. We'd love to hear down in the comments below.
Yeah. Let us know what team you actually picked up for Combat Patrol. That'd be interesting. All right, and if you want to see more, click here. Yeah, on the picture.